Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy D. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I was able to get a 130 or 40% gain in just a couple of trades. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for this swing that I'm currently in right now. But yeah, before I get started, drop a like, drop a comment, you know what I'm saying, and sub up if you ain't already did it. Come on, fuck with your boy. I'm dropping all this game, dropping jewels. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for. But yeah, man, let's get into it. All right, today is what, the 23rd. So let's make sure. All right, now as you can see out the open, it double bottom, and then it, took an uptrend. But I actually on this uptrend got in some calls on this bull flag right here. And if you've seen, normally all the bull flags hit 9 times out of 10. These are 90% chance they gonna hit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they're at making a bull flag at support and it has momentum going, it's in the trend, you know what I'm saying? The trend is up and it's making a bull flag. Yeah, it's 90% of the time gonna do its thing. So if you're in the markets, always this pattern right here is called a bull flag. And when you're taking this trade, I usually set all my entries on the 5 minute just because I'm an intraday trader. But it just depends on, what pattern I see, the time frame I see it on, the time frame I see the pattern on. But on this bull flag, I really kind of use my indicators, the 5 and the 21, to set, my stop loss to see if I want to get out. So this would kind of be, and then I back test a lot to see what prior areas of support and resistance held for it to go up. So like, say if for the instance, this bull flag, I kind of back tested to see where, prior support held for it to go up. And as you see, it became a support, resistance, and it held for its support. So it was confluence for me to take this trade. And you see it went far, well over its target. Because if I were to measure it to see how far it would go, I would measure it like that and put it to where it retested, and then boom, you would normally get out. Beginners would get out at resistance, but experienced traders, would take a lot of much risk off the table, of course, but hold some runners to see how far it could go, because the trend obviously is in the middle of acceleration, you know what I'm saying? Ascending acceleration. So, which all it means is it's in the middle of a trend going up. Which all you want to do is get the most out of what you put in, you know what I'm saying? And what I learned is more size but less trades, you know what I'm saying? And that comes from one of the great traders I watch, Aristotle. So yeah, man, it's a pretty good strategy and it does well for me. So it should do well for y'all. The other trade is also, I got in at the top of this. As the bull flag kind of died out and I saw the exhaustion in the trend, as it made as I keep saying, dang, my bad. I keep saying as, but yeah, let's get into it. I said this before, and I'm gonna keep saying that as it keeps showing up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Failure to go high and a break of structure. A failure to go high and a break of structure. Every time you see that, 9 times out of 10, the trend is gonna change and it's gonna go lower. So you want to set yourself in position to kind of get ready to buy somewhere in here, take profits for a loss somewhere up here, or get ready to start moving um your trailing stop loss down. Because as the stock is moving into profit, you want to move your trailing stop lower and lower, but as it gets lower or above, higher as the stock is rising or dropping. But let's get into the next one. That's all I took for SPY. Oh snap! That's about to die. The next trade I took was HPE, the ticker symbol. And I'm going to be doing these all on a 5-minute chart because that's really what I trade on. Oh, shit. 2 months. All right. And let's erase these two. Actually, let's go up on the 15 right quick to really see this. This thing really jumped today. Oh, no, it ain't. That's way up. All right, yeah, right here. All right. No, I got in Walmart. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I'm in right now, though. Okay, yeah. This looks more like it. I got in Walmart. Boom. Mm-hmm. Run the fields up, but we can delete that. We don't need them right now. All right, so as you can see, it's a slight bull flag down here. Make it a little bigger. It's a slight bull flag down here. I'm trying to chart it out as I go so y'all understand, and I'm just not talking. Y'all actually picking up what I'm putting down, you feel me? All right, so as you can see, it came lower and then it got kind of overextended and it was ready to come up. And so I'm measuring it right now to see how high or how far it could go. And so boom, it's saying it could go here. So once it gets here, once it gets about there, you can go ahead and say that if it breaks here, it definitely could go higher, and that's exactly what I did. But I sold early though. I sold kind of about this resistance. I wish I would have held a little bit longer because I got about 30 to 40%, but this could have easily been a 60, 70%. But it's cool though. I'm glad with what I get. I'm glad with what I got, you know what I'm saying, and satisfied and stuff. So yeah, man. Yeah, all you gotta remember is buy low, sell high. And my stop loss would have been about right here, or really this whole area, because you gotta account for the gap and where the institutions would set their buy orders at. Institutions really would set their buy orders right here if it were to go lower than that, because this is the next close. It might even come down there still. hmm Yeah, let me show you the last play, what I was just on, what I'm currently in right now. Then I'm down 12%. I'm down currently 12% on it. But let me show y'all why though. Why I got in. Just bear with me as I chart this out. Man, the hell? As long as it stays in between these and comes up, I'm hoping SPY gaps up, so it'll help it. But yeah, man. As you can see, this is a bull flag. In a weird way, as long as it holds this trend, as long as it holds this level. Let's bring up the. Oh yeah, we're in perfect position. I mean, it could come down here and have a spike to grab some supply. Yeah, man. Okay. And like I did the other ones, this is how you would measure it. Go from the bottom, start at the top. And let's say it definitely could get to 30 just because that's a whole number. And let's do 29 first. And then 30. But from there, it has to make a new pattern. Yeah, man. And I got it at 28, so hopefully it can get, if it gets past here, I'll be in profit for sure. But it looks good though. Let's make this one orange. This one too. They made this one solid. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Drop a like, drop a comment, and we out here, man. Peace. Be breezy.